मोहब्बत जो है वो है पूरी फैमिली में मतलब।
I think I met his younger brother.
हाँ नज़दीक।
With full gratitude and requesting all the dignitaries to preside on the stage and take their respective seats. Scholars, students, and dear participants, Assalamu alaikum, Namaskar, Adab. I, Dr. Sayyida Shifa Zaidi, Research Officer Unani, CRM Lucknow. On behalf of CRM Lucknow and CCRM, issue that has rapidly become one of the most serious global health challenges, antimicrobial resistance. Infections that were treated easily are growing resistance to medicines, threatening medical progress and putting lives at risk. AMR is not just a scientific concern. On the uplifting note, we will have the recitation of the Holy Quran. For the same, I would like to invite Dr. Tariq Ahmad, GRF, CRM Lucknow, to recite the holy verses of Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجان من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان رب المشرقين ورب المغربين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, the most compassionate, taught the Quran, created humanity and taught them speech. The sun and the moon travel with precision. The stars and the trees bow down in their submission. As for the sky, he raised it high and set the balance of justice, so that you do not defraud the scales, weigh the justice, and do not give short measures. He laid out the earth for all beings in it are fruits, palm trees with date stalks. Then which of your Lord's favor will you deny? He created humankind for clay like pottery and created with jinns from a smokeless flame of fire. Then which of your Lord's favor will you deny? He is Lord of two east and two west. Then which of your Lord's favor will you deny? He, they never cross. Then which of your Lord's favor will you deny? Shukriya.
Thank you for the beautiful recitation. Guest, may I now request Dr. Najmus Seher Ma'am, Deputy Director, CRIM Lucknow, to kindly welcome Dr. Yunus Iftikhar Munshi Sahab, Deputy Director General, CCRUM, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. I now request Dr. Ghazala Javed Ma'am, Assistant Director, CCRM. I now request Dr. Pradeep Kumar sir. I now request Dr. Arifa Khatun, Research Officer, CRIM Lucknow, to felicitate Dr. Najmus Seher Sahiba, Deputy Director, CRM Lucknow. I'm again requesting. Distinguished guest, for accepting our small token of gratitude. Respected audience, we are honored to have with us Dr. Najmus Seher, Deputy Director, CRM Lucknow. Dr. Najmus Seher has been a driving force at CRIM, contributing significantly to research in Unani medicine.
Mr. Syed Fauzan Akhtar, Additional Pro Chancellor, Integral University, Lucknow, and Professor Jamal Akhtar, Director of Unani Services, Uttar Pradesh. Dr. Ghazala Javed, Assistant Director, CCRM, New Delhi, and Technical Head of CCRM. Distinguished speaker, respected faculty members, delegates, colleagues, students, and dear participants, Assalamu alaikum and very good morning. It is indeed a matter of immense honor and privilege for the Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine, CRM Lucknow, to host this one-day national seminar on understanding antimicrobial resistance, the growing global health threat and possible solutions. Your participation today adds both dignity and depth to this important scientific gathering. We are proudly honored by the grace of virtual presence of our Director General, Dr. M. Zahir Ahmed, whose visionary leadership continues to guide CCRUM in advancing research, its standardization, modernization, and global recognition of Unani medicine. A warm welcome to our distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Syed Fauzan Akhtar, Additional Pro-Chancellor, Integral University, Professor Jamal Akhtar, Director of Unani Services. Your distinguished contribution to education, administration and Unani healthcare enriched today's program with immense wisdom and inspiration. CRM Lucknow is both NABH and NABL accredited hospital, which reflects our strong commitment to quality healthcare, safety and research excellence. The institute has equipped with a general OPD of 25-bedded IPD, mother and child health care OPD, geriatric OPD, multiple research OPD, pathology and biochemistry lab. Together, these departments provide accessible, high-quality healthcare services to the community. In addition, through our outreach program, we extended Unani healthcare to school-going children, rural communities, and weaker section of society, ensuring that our mission of promoting health and wellness reaches those who need it most. CRM continues to strengthen the research capacities and public health contribution, making it a hub of innovation and service in the Unani healthcare sector. Importance of the today's seminar. The rise of the antimicrobial resistance poses a grave global threat as antimicrobial uses effectiveness, common infection risk becoming untreatable. Today's seminar aims to deepen understanding, encourage scientific dialogue and explore how Ayush system, particularly Unani medicine, can contribute to combating the escalating challenges. We are fortunate to have the eminent panel experts as today. I warmly welcome Dr. Ghazala Javed, Professor Fauzan Rahman Kazmi from the Prayagraj State Unani College, and Dr. Manoj Kumar, Principal Scientist, CSIR, IITR Lucknow, Yunus Akhtar, Senior Scientist, Professor, Department of Biotechnology, Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Lucknow, and Dr. Mohammad Saqib, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, Dr. Ramanar Lohia, Institute of Medical Sciences, Lucknow, Dr. Ritu Karwasa, Research Officer, Clinical Pharmacology, CCRM, New Delhi. We look forward to the rich knowledge and perspective they will share. Friends, throughout the day, discussion will focus on the global national AMR trends, AMR to the environment and food chain. Microbial and molecular insights, clinical antimicrobial stewardship potential of herbal and Unani antimicrobial policy pathway of integrating Ayush system of medicine into AMR strategies. These sessions will help shape innovation, practical and collaborative solution. A special warm welcome to all researchers, scholars, clinicians, academicians, students and delegates from various institutes. Your presence reflects a shared communication to addressing the AMR challenges collectively. I also express my heartfelt gratitude to our colleagues from the CCRU headquarters and the other peripheral institute of CCRU Center to support, strength and spirit of teamwork and scientific advancement. With the blessing of Almighty and the combined wisdom of all, I am confident that today's seminar will lead the meaningful discussion, constructive ideas and actionable collaboration to the fight against antimicrobial resistance. Once again, I express my warmest welcome to all of you. Thank you.
Warm and enlightening welcome. Respected participants, joining us today is Syed Fauzan Akhtar Sahab, Additional Pro-Chancellor, Integral University, Lucknow, Academic Excellence and Public Engagement. We are privileged to hear his thoughts today and we eagerly anticipate his inspiring address. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our esteemed guest of honor, Syed Fauzan Akhtar Sahab. We now request Sir to kindly address the gathering.
Our chief guest for the event, Director General CCRUM, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, Dr. M. Ahmed Sahab, will be joining us virtually. Guest of honor, Deputy Director General CCRUM, Dr. Yunus Iftikhar Munshi Sahab. Guest of honor, Director of Unani Services, Uttar Pradesh, Professor Jamal Akhtar Sahab. Organizing Chairman and Deputy Director, CRIUM Lucknow, Dr. Najmus Seher Sahiba. Assistant Director and Technical Head, CCRUM, Dr. Ghazala Javed. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Distinguished researchers, faculty members, Unani physicians, students, and dear participants. It is a privilege to be here at the National Seminar on Understanding Antimicrobial Resistance, the growing global health threat and possible solutions. I'm grateful to CRIUM and CCRUM and the Ministry of Ayush for this invitation and for choosing a theme that is both urgent and globally significant. Antimicrobial resistance, or AMR, is one of the greatest health threats of our time, and we all know this. It threatens to undo decades of our progress in medicine, and we are already noticing it and noting it, that infections are becoming harder to treat, hospital stays are getting longer, treatment costs are rising, and even routine surgeries are carrying high increased risk. I'm running a hospital and I am noticing it all throughout. The World Health Organization, WHO, warns that if immediate action is not taken, we may enter a post-antibiotic era, where even minor infections can become life-threatening. And this is no longer a distant threat. It is happening, as we can see now, and it affects every nation, including ours, the nation of India. The Unani system of medicine has for centuries emphasized prevention, holistic healing, immunity strengthening, and restoration of balance in the body, and we all know this. And these principles are deeply relevant today. As modern medicine still struggles with antibiotic overuse, Unani medicine offers promising herbal and plant-based alternatives, immunomodulatory formulations, lifestyle and regimental therapies that reduce infection risk, and the research that is being carried out by CCRUM and CRIUM is scientifically validating many of these traditional concepts, and by exploring the natural antimicrobials, strengthening host immunity and reducing dependence on antibiotics, the Unani system can play a very important role in AMR mitigation, and you people are already doing it. So there's an urgent need for integration, and we at Integral University recognize that no single medical system can solve the AMR crisis alone, and the way forward is through integrative evidence-based approaches, collaboration between Unani experts, microbiologists, epidemiologists, and pharmacologists, standardization and policy and quality assurance of herbal formulations, public health education, community level awareness on hygiene, and responsible medicine use. And this very much aligns perfectly with the Ministry of Ayush and Integral University's broader vision of creating a healthcare system that is holistic, research-driven, and preventive. I'll also take this opportunity to share that Integral University is a globally connected, research-oriented university, and it is a home to more than 18,000 students whom we are teaching at the moment from over 40 nations across the globe, with state-of-the-art research and academic laboratories across all sectors. And our milestones are many. We are an A+ university altogether. Accreditations are multiple: QS iGauge, Diamond ranking, and QS World University Asia ranking, recognition as a zero member scientific and industrial research organization. We have ICAR, NBA, NABH, and NABL accreditations. The Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research is a full-fledged medical college with an NABH accredited 1,000+ bedded hospital, nurturing more than 850 medical doctors and aspiring doctors, I would say. And we are serving a population touching 1 million people. And Integral University is a truly global university, and we have an outreach and an alumni network connecting over 50,000 professionals in all corners of the world. With this, may the discussions that unfold here inspire breakthroughs, and may our collective efforts strengthen the vision of a healthier, stronger, and more equitable India. I congratulate Dr. Najmus Seher Madam and the entire CRIUM team for their vision in selecting this critical theme and organizing this seminar with utmost care. I also express my deepest gratitude to Dr. Zahir Ahmed Sahab for his generous approval to establish a Unani Consultation Center in the premises of Integral University in collaboration with CRIUM. This thoughtful initiative will significantly strengthen community access to traditional Unani care and provide invaluable learning opportunities for the students at Integral University, and further the shared mission of integrating evidence-based informed Unani practice with public health services along. Thank you for making this collaboration possible. May your leadership at CCRUM continue to inspire advancements in Unani research across the country and beyond. On behalf of Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, Integral University, I wish you all an enriching and memorable seminar. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We eagerly await his inspiring words. As I am requesting Sir to address the gathering, participants, please join me in welcoming our eminent guest of honor, Professor Jamal Akhtar Sahab.
सेमिनार के चीफ गेस्ट आली जनाब डॉक्टर एन ज़हीर अहमद साहब, डायरेक्टर जनरल CCRUM, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष, न्यू दिल्ली, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग चेयरपर्सन्स डॉक्टर यूनुस इफ्तिखार मुंशी साहब, डिप्टी डायरेक्टर जनरल CCRUM, न्यू दिल्ली, डॉक्टर नजमुस सहर मैम, डिप्टी डायरेक्टर ऑफ दिस इंस्टीट्यूट डॉक्टर गजाला जावेद, असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर CCRUM, सैयद मोहम्मद फौजान अख्तर, एडिशनल Pro Chancellor, Integral University, other dignitaries, galaxy of intellectuals, dear delegates, guest speakers, and my dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. सबसे पहले मैं ऑर्गेनाइजिंग का बेहद मशकूर हूँ कि आपने मुझे ये स्पेस दिया और पोडियम शेयर करने का मौका दिया। एंटी माइक्रोबियल रिसर्च की बात कहा जाए तो ग्लोबल हेल्थ सिस्टम के लिए एक चैलेंज है और तकरीबन 10 मिलियन डेथ जो होती है वो हर साल होती है इसकी वजह से, और एक अंदाजे के मुताबिक 2050 तक $100 इकोनॉमिक लॉस का इम्कान है। इसलिए हम सब की ये जिम्मेदारी है कि हम इसके रोकथाम के लिए कोशिश करें, स्पेशली हेल्थ वर्कर्स, डॉक्टर्स, प्रैक्टिशनर्स, पॉलिसी मेकर्स, हम सबको मिलकर इस पर काम करना चाहिए। मैं डीजी सर, उनकी इंटायर टीम को मुबारकबाद दूंगा कि वक्त की नीड को समझते हुए इस टॉपिक का इनेकाद किया है। जहाँ तक माइक्रोब्स की बात है तो हमारे तिब्बी यूनानी में इसका कोई कंसेप्ट नहीं है। जहाँ रुतूबत होती है या मॉइस्चर होते हैं उससे अखलाक में बेतदारी पैदा होती है। हम एंटीबायोटिक के ज़रिए जरासीम को नहीं मारते, बल्कि जो अखलाक में बेतरतीबी हुई है उसको हम सही करते हैं। रही बात एंटी माइक्रोबियल की बात, तो ये एलोपैथी का कंसेप्ट है और हमें वक्त के साथ उसे एडप्ट करना है। इसके वजह से बहुत सारे असबाब हैं, ओवर यूज़ या मिस यूज़ ऑफ एंटीबायोटिक्स। जहाँ हमें एंटीबायोटिक का इस्तेमाल नहीं करना है वहाँ भी हम एंटीबायोटिक का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, जैसे कॉमन कोल्ड है, फ्लू है, वायरल डिजीज़ है, वगैरह वगैरह। आजकल ये फैशन है, पोल्ट्री फार्म में चिकन, फिश, एनिमल्स को एंटीबायोटिक देते हैं। वो एंटीबायोटिक दी हुई चीज़ें हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं तो हमारे ह्यूमन एंटीबायोटिक को वो फेल कर देते हैं। बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो इसको। उसके अलावा एक चीज़ ये है कि सेल्फ मेडिकेशन, अगर किसी को नज़ला ज़ुकाम होता है तो वो खुद मेडिकल स्टोर पर जाकर एंटीबायोटिक दवाई लेता है। आजकल के जो मेडिकल स्टोर के फार्मासिस्ट हैं 50% डॉक्टर वो खुद बने हुए हैं। तो मेरी आप सबसे ये गुजारिश है, इसके रोकथाम के लिए हम कोशिश करें। मुझे इसके बाद अभी 2 कॉलेज में और जाना है। मैंने पहले ही माजरत चाहा था कि मैं सर बहुत कम वक्त के लिए आया हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैं ज़हीर साहब, उनके एंटायर टीम को मुबारकबाद दूंगा कि आपने इतना अच्छा प्रोग्राम अरेंज किया है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome Dr. Yunus Iftikhar Munshi Sahab, Deputy Director, formerly served as Director of the National Research Institute of Unani Medicine for Skin Disorders, Hyderabad, Throughout his career, he has played a pivotal role in advancing institutional development and capacity building programs nationwide. His leadership and dedication to harmonizing traditional knowledge with contemporary scientific approaches have earned him recognition both in India and abroad. Let us all, Director General CCRUM, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, we are honored by his presence and look forward to the thoughtful perspective he will share.
Give me a brief introduction of mine. Respected Director General Dr. N. Zahir Ahmed, respected Professor Jamal Akhtar Saab, Director Unani Services Government of Uttar Pradesh, respected Said Fawzan Akhtar Saab, Executive Director Intergreen University, respected Madam Nabil Sahab, heading Central Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Lucknow, respected Madam Dr. Ghazala Javed, who is Assistant Director at Headquarters, respected Dr. Pradeep Kumar, who is the Nodal Officer looking after this institute at Headquarters, dignitaries of the dais, dear students who are sitting at the back, good morning, assalamu alaikum and namaskar. Although today's event is regarding the antimicrobial resistance and I have been given a few points to talk on, but after seeing the enthusiasm of Fawzan Akhtar Sahab regarding the Unani system, I think I have to deviate from the topic for a moment. Sir, basically, Unani system has started its journey right from Hippocrates, whom also allopathic also gone as father of the medicine. But what allopathic system we see today, Unani is its mother. So let the child be, wherever he grows up and then becomes IT expert, let him be IAS officer, bureaucrat. लेकिन उससे mother irrelevant नहीं हो जाती. Mother always is relevant. How I see this Unani system as a mother of allopathic system, if you see history of Unani system of medicine right from 3rd century AD, when there were two empires, Roman Empire and the Persian Empire. And during Persian Empire, they started collecting the literature from all the universe, whatever was available, and then translated into Persian. In those days, it was Pahlavi language. So translation होने के बाद, that was the first instance when there was integration of all the traditional medicines. So that was the way forward towards modernizing all the system of medicines. और अगर देखा जाएगा तो extraction भी यूनानी system ने दे दिया, tablet formation, then compound medication. This all was given by the Unani system of medicine. Then in 17th century, when bacterial theory came into the existence, जो हमारा humoral theory है वो थोड़ा सा back stage पे चला गया. So this was a bit about the Unani system of medicine, and as far as the CCRM is concerned, this is the biggest and the only organization which is doing research in Unani system of medicine throughout the world. And this center where we stand, this is one amongst the top institutions who are doing the research work. So now coming to the topic. This one-day national seminar on understanding of the antimicrobial resistance, the growing global health threat and possible solutions, which is being organized by Central Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Lucknow, under the aegis of Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. The antimicrobial resistance, or what we call as AMR, is just a scientific concern. It's a critical and complex public health issue, and it threatens to reverse the decades of the medical progress. The rapid emergence of drug-resistant pathogens has made even common infection difficult to treat, leading to the prolonged illness, increased mortality, and alarming healthcare costs. Worldwide, if it is not addressed timely, we risk entering into the post-antibiotic era, where minor injuries and routine procedures may once again become life-threatening. And presently also the hospital infections are being taken as the most deadly infections. It is because of these things that whenever you have any kind of bacteria in the hospital, it has already become resistant to all the antibiotics. In this context, the role of the traditional medicine, as our speaker, Dr. Jamal Akhtar Sahab, said that we have to play the role. It is the traditional system of medicine, including Unani system, that our role is very much crucial. The Unani medicine has a rich heritage of rational therapeutics, holistic approaches, and natural remedies that may offer valuable insight and complementary solutions to address AMR. Today's seminar aims to bring together distinguished experts, researchers, clinicians, and stakeholders from diverse domains to explore the mechanisms, determinants, and consequences of AMR, while also discussing innovative strategies, policy perspective, and collaborative framework for its containment. We are honored with the presence of esteemed dignitaries, eminent speakers, and enthusiastic participants who have joined us, both in person and virtually. To deliberate on this pressing global challenge, I am confident that the knowledge shared and the ideas exchanged throughout the event will pave the way for new opportunities in research, capacity building, and evidence-based integration of traditional medicine in coming AMR. I extend my heartfelt thanks to able leadership of Dr. N. Zahir Ahmed, Director General, CCRM, for his constant guidance, unwavering support in organizing this seminar, and to the entire team of CRIM Lucknow, headed by Madam Najma Sir, for their dedicated efforts in making this program very much possible. With these words, I once again welcome you all and wish the seminar grand success. Thank you, Jai Hind.
From his expertise today, we now request Dr. Noor Zahir Ahmed Sahab to kindly deliver his address and share his valuable guidance with us.
One of the premier institute, Central Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Lucknow. Friends, I'll take this opportunity to briefly introduce the ongoing activities in CCRU, especially for our distinguished guests and participants from other institutions. Over the years, CCRU has established as a premier government organization for scientific research in Unani medicine, leading advancements in with the field, public healthcare delivery, and the integration of traditional knowledge with modern scientific research. Through 4 decades of rigorous research endeavors, the Council has achieved notable success in managing conditions such as the vitiligo, psoriasis, eczema, bronchial asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, hepatitis, sensory, where conventional treatment has little to offer. CCRM has 19 patents, including 9 SCAR markers, which have been granted by Indian Patent Office based on its research outcomes. With unwavering support from the government, CCRM has significantly expanded its infrastructure and strengthened healthcare standards. 6 of our peripheral institutes at Srinagar, Hyderabad, Lucknow, Chennai, Hyderabad and Patna have received an NABH accreditation for its hospital and Microbial accreditation for its medical laboratories. And our tech laboratories at Ghaziabad and Chennai have been accredited with NABL. Two GMP certified drug manufacturing units at Hyderabad and Chennai operate and cater to its research drug needs. To enhance research capacity, laboratories at Hyderabad, Chennai, Srinagar and Ghaziabad have been upgraded with the state-of-the-art facilities. Bioinformatics labs are being established at Central Research Institute of United Medicine, Lucknow and RR Chennai to promote personalized medicine, drug discovery, AI and machine learning based research. The council is also conducting postgraduate programs through NRMSD Hyderabad and RRM Srinagar. It has also launched a studentship program for Unani research, offering 25 studentship annually to encourage students, particularly BMS undergraduate students, towards creativity, novelty and innovation. CCRM has established collaborations with leading national institutions, including CSIR institutions, ICMR institutions, and reputed universities, which include Jamia Millia Islamia, Jamia Hamdard, Aligarh Muslim University, Integral University, Anna University, SRL Institute of Science and Technology, and so on and so forth. And MOUs have also been signed with universities in Bangladesh, Tajikistan, South Africa, and most recently we have signed with Tehran University of Medical Sciences, Iran. Significant progress has also been achieved in the area of standardization. The Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS, and the Ayush vertical has published standards for Unani single drugs and Unani terminology. In collaboration with WHO, CCRM has contributed to global benchmarks for Unani practice and training, culminating in the publication of international standard Unani terminologies. And with recently, Unani morbidity codes have now been incorporated into ICD-11, representing a major milestone in the global recognition of the Unani system of medicine. Well, under Directorate General of Health Services under Ayush vertical, CCRM has developed and published standard treatment guidelines on musculoskeletal disorders, metabolic disorders, and skin disorders is in pipeline. CCRM is also developing SOPs on IVT regimens which include Muslim therapy, Dalak, Ali, Natul, Bukur, and Inkibal. You'll also be happy to note that the CCRM is also advancing digital initiatives with 5 mobile apps developed on single drugs, compound Unani formulations, treatment guidelines, know your misaj, carbon home remedies. And as you'll agree with me that CRIM Lucknow is one of the premier institutions of CCRM, which is accredited both by NABH and NABL. It was initially established as a regional research institute of United Medicine in 1982 and upgraded to CRIM in 2002, owing to its commendable performance. The institute is engaged in clinical research on various aspects of medicine with the main focus on clinical research. Then they are also operating general OPDs, 25-year IPD, MCH OPD, geriatric OPD, and dedicated research OPDs. Scientific research on various aspects of medicine with the main focus on clinical research. CCRM currently, CRIM currently operates with a general OPD section with IPD facility also. And they are conducting mother and child care OPDs, geriatric OPDs, and dedicated research OPDs too. Apart from this, the institute also extends healthcare services to school children through school health program and to weaker sections of the community at their doorsteps through its outreach programs like mobile clinical research program and mobile healthcare program under a scheduled caste subplan. The institute also houses a well-equipped technology and biochemistry laboratories with dedicated sections for statistics, drug dispensing section, and an upcoming state-of-the-art IBT Milad with Tadbir block, which is under construction. The institute also maintains a well-established library with over 3,000 books, journals, and periodicals. The institute also has a well-established pharmacovigilance unit working under the Central Sector for Pharmacovigilance of Ayush drugs under Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. Friends, the theme of today's seminar addresses a very critical aspect of the healthcare system that is becoming increasingly relevant in the contemporary world. AMR is no longer a distant scientific concern. It has evolved into an urgent global crisis that threatens the very foundation of conventional medicine. AMR now stands among the most significant public health challenges of the 21st century. In 2017, the National Action Plan on AMR was initiated, and that was version 1. And the version 2 has recently been launched by the Honorable Union Minister of Health, Shri J.P. Nadda. Version 2 has been launched 4 days back. Well, Ayush Ministry has been roped in last year, and in the last 1 year, the research councils and other Ayush institutions have been asked to plunge into action, based on which we have made certain objectives of this National Action Plan on AMR, which was basically to generate public awareness by seminars, webinars, guest lectures regarding the rational use of antimicrobials and the threat posed by AMR in general, OPDs, mobile clinical research programs, and the mobile spots where we visit. And another objective is to implement Unani-based preventive interventions in the form of immunomodulators for vulnerable populations, especially geriatrics, where we distribute free of cost Unani immunomodulated formulation to the geriatric patients. And another objective is to strengthen Unani-focused research and surveillance in infectious diseases and antimicrobial resistance. And the fourth one is to foster collaboration, MOUs with national research bodies, and we are in the process of signing an MOU with ICMR, National Institute of Virology, Pune, for undertaking research studies on antiviral and antimicrobial resistance. So in the last 1 year, we have been indulged in doing some commendable and significant work, which include about 681 awareness activities have been carried out in our 24 peripheral institutes. We have organized about 40 seminars and webinars. The beneficiaries are nearly 40,000 people have been benefited out of our awareness activities and these seminars. And we have also distributed IEC materials on AMR to over 20,000 people. There is also the distribution of immune booster implementation, which about 5,000 geriatric patients have been benefited out of it. So the details, I hope we have our officers there who will be speaking on the work which has been so far carried out by CCRM in this regard. That will be highlighted by our council's speakers. So this national seminar aims to foster a deeper understanding of the mechanisms, drivers and consequences of AMR from a multidisciplinary perspective. It will explore the current trends, surveillance strategies and stewardship efforts being implemented globally and as well as nationally to mitigate this threat. A distinctive feature of this seminar is to focus on exploring integrative approaches and alternative strategies to combat AMR with a special emphasis on the potential of Unani medicine. Rooted in holistic principles and centuries-old therapeutic wisdom, The Unani system offers a rich pharmacopoeia of natural formulations, immunomodulators, and disease-preventive regimens that may contribute to infection management without accelerating resistance. Evidence-based evaluation of Unani practices, including the use of immunity enhancers, prophylactic measures, and time-tested herbal antimicrobials, may offer complementary solutions in reducing antibiotic dependency. This seminar provides a platform for academicians, researchers, clinicians, policymakers, and traditional medicine experts to deliberate on integrated, sustainable, and culturally relevant strategies to address the MR crisis. We are fortunate that the seminar features distinguished experts in the field whose participation will greatly enrich the discussions and provide valuable insights into the complex issue of AMR. I am confident that the discussions, presentations, and ideas shared today will go a long way in shaping the more informed and responsible approach to antimicrobial use. Each one of you has a role to play, whether as a learner, a practitioner, or a researcher. Small actions, when multiplied, can bring about meaningful change. As I inaugurate this seminar, I encourage you to participate wholeheartedly, ask questions, challenge assumptions, and explore solutions. Let this gathering inspires us to work together to protect the effectiveness of antimicrobials for future generations. At last, I extend my heartfelt compliments, appreciations, and congratulations to the organizing team of CRIM Lucknow under Dr. Azmus Sahab, and wish this seminar a grand success. May it spark innovative ideas, foster collaborations, and pave the way towards a healthier future for all. With this, I sign off. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Research, development, and the global outreach of Unani medicine. With over 28 years of distinguished service and significant international representation, she has also been honored as the face of Unani in the acclaimed book India's Most Powerful Women by Miss Ahluwalia.
Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, distinguished guests, esteemed participants, and dear colleagues, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. It is with profound gratitude that I stand before this esteemed gathering to express my heartfelt thanks for the remarkable presence and meaningful contributions that have made this inaugural session of our national seminar a memorable and inspiring event. We are deeply honored by the gracious virtual presence and inspiring address of our chief guest, respected Dr. N. Zahir Ahmed Sir, Director General CCRM. His visionary perspective on integrating traditional medicine with modern research methodologies in combating antimicrobial resistance has set an elevated tone for our deliberations. His leadership and commitment to advancing Unani medicine as a scientifically rigorous discipline continue to inspire our institution and other institutions of Unani sector. We extend our sincere gratitude to the esteemed guest of honors, whose eloquent addresses have enriched the inaugural session, starting with Dr. Yunus Iftikhar Munshi Sahib, Deputy Director General CCRM. I take this opportunity to congratulate him because this is his first event as Deputy Director General CCRM. So we welcome you, sir, and we are hopeful that with your strategic insights, we'll be taking CCRM to another level. Thank you so much, and you provided your view on strengthening antimicrobial stewardships through integrative healthcare approaches also. Also thankful to Professor Jamal Akhtar Sahab, Director of Unani Services, Government of Uttar Pradesh, for his valuable contributions toward bridging the gap between policy formulations and ground level implementations. We were having discussions and he's doing a very good job at state level. Thank you so much for joining us. And we are sure together at central and state level, we'll be further taking Unani medicine to greater heights. Thankful to Mr. Syed Fawzan Akhtar Sahab, Additional Pro-Chancellor, Integral University, Lucknow, for his perspective on academic and research collaboration in addressing this critical global health challenge. We thank you for being our collaborative partner. We have signed MOU with Integral University, and as he just mentioned, the Unani Consultation Center will be inaugurated just after this inaugural ceremony. So it is a step ahead on the MOU which have already signed, and we are sure that we will be able to take other areas of cooperation also to next level. So I wish to express sincere appreciation to Dr. Najmul Seher, Madam, Deputy Director, CRM Lucknow, the dynamic lady and her strong team from peripheral institutes, Nodal Officer of CRM Hyderabad, Dr. Pradeep, sitting over here, and the convener of the seminars at headquarters, Dr. Pawan, and over here, Dr. Noman. It will be very difficult to name all of you, but your whole team is doing a commendable job. And the dedication of this institution in hosting this significant platform for academic and scientific dialogue reflects our commitment to contributing meaningfully to our effort to combat antimicrobial resistance. I must congratulate you for this excellent arrangement, flawless arrangement, because last year also we were there and I can see the difference. Big round of applause for the team of CRM. I express our heartfelt thanks to all the academicians, researchers, clinicians, policymakers, and traditional medicine experts who have assembled here today. Your participation reflects the collective urgency with which our nation recognizes the gravity of antimicrobial resistance, as was highlighted by our respected DG sir. So I'm sure your presence will enrich this dialogue and strengthen our collective resolve to develop integrated, sustainable, and culturally relevant strategies to address this crisis. So basically, this seminar is a futuristic initiative taken by CCRM through CRIM Lucknow. And the theme, Understanding Antimicrobial Resistance, the growing global health threat and possible solutions, resonates deeply at a moment when the World Health Organization cautions that without urgent coordinated global action, we risk entering a post-antibiotic era where common infection could once again become fatal. It has been highlighted by other guest of honors also. We extend our sincere thanks to the eminent speakers who will lead today's technical sessions, addressing critical dimension of antimicrobial resistance from global surveillance to integrative solutions. The expertise will undoubtedly illuminate new pathways and will give us a way forward for addressing this multifaceted challenge. To all the young and bright faces sitting over here, you are our shining light. You are our ambassadors to take forward the Unani medicine. Thank you for joining us. And I'll request you to actively interact with all the speakers and add to your knowledge. So let us carry forward the spirit of collaborative inquiry and scientific rigor that has characterized this inaugural moment. The insights generated here, when translated into evidence-based practices, because wherever we go, we have to give evidence for that claim. So this is the need of the hour. The evidence-based practices will have the potential to contribute significantly to the national strategy for antimicrobial resistance containment. So on behalf of the Central Research Institute of Unani Medicine, Lucknow, and Central Council for Research in Unani Medicine, I extend heartfelt gratitude to every individual who has contributed to making this seminar possible, from the technical team sitting here to the administrative staff who ensured logistical excellence, to the eminent speakers and distinguished guests who have honored us with their presence and wisdom. We look forward to a day of productive engagement, meaningful deliberations, and the generation of knowledge that will serve the cause of public health in our nation and beyond. Thank you and Jai Hind.
वहाँ से टाइम से गाड़ी में वो 3 हिसाब की गाड़ी नहीं क्या सर इसका मतलब ये होता है ये होता है बता देंगे पूरा कदम रहा मैम सॉरी मैं पापा जल्दी आ जाओ गाड़ी आके लेके आओ हाँ वही 4 रुपये वही लेके मैं जी थैंक यू
Landscape of antimicrobial resistance. Once again, late good morning and early good afternoon to all of you. And it's immense pleasure to welcome you all in this crucial, timely national seminar organized by Central Research Institute of Unani Medicine, NABH and NABL accredited premier institute functioning under CCRM, Ministry of Ayush, Government of India. I, Dr. Vijay Singh, welcome you all. Antimicrobial resistance is a public health challenge of the 21st century. Today we embark the journey to foster deeper understanding and mechanism of exploring integrative approach with special emphasis on potential of Unani medicine to mitigate global threat. Now our first technical session. Our first speaker will shed light on daunting statistics, a bit of scary. And I'm serious, it is bit of scary. And challenges particularly concerning tuberculosis. I invite Dr. Sudhir Kumar Singh, Senior Principal Scientist, Department of Molecular Biology and Immunology, CSIR, CDRI, Lucknow. Dr. Singh has over 20 years of research experience and has contributed significantly to the science of microbial pathogens, focusing on drug resistance and host pathogens interaction. He is presently working as a senior principal scientist, CSIR, CDRI. He will speak global and national trend in antimicrobial resistance with the focus on TB, a growing health challenge and strategies for its mitigation. So please join hand to welcome Dr. Sudhir Kumar Singh for his presentation.
My lab is focused on working on TB biology basically. I would like to thank organizers, Dr. Shekhar and Dr. Naeem for inviting me, and also selecting a very pertinent topic which is very relevant in current scenario of emerging drug resistance in hospital-borne infections as well as TB and other infections, including bacterial, fungal, all kind of infections. TB presents its unique challenges in dealing, and hospital-acquired infections, if you go by statistics, then close to 5 million people died because of AMR or AMR-associated infections. And out of those, almost 1.2 million people died directly because of complications related with the AMR-associated infections. In TB also issues. Okay. Before I go into details, this is how I am going to talk. Basically, initial introduction followed by what is the drug resistance scenario in TB. Basically, what are global and national scenarios, and then what we do at CSIR, CDRI in my lab, and what are future directions, how TB research is moving globally, and what exactly is global TB drug discovery pipeline. So I have already, almost 5 million deaths because of EMR and EMR-related infection, associated infections. And globally, 1 out of 3 deaths from AMR is due to drug-resistant TB. That is recent statistics from TB Alliance. And according to WHO, if you go by statistics, almost 10.8 million people across the world were diagnosed with TB. That is the latest 2024 statistics for 2023 data. Out of that, almost 1.25 million people died. That is a significant number, almost 12.5 lakhs people. Out of those, almost 1.61 lakhs were HIV positive. So HIV plus TB combo becomes more deadly. And almost 1.75 lakhs were diagnosed and treated with MDR or RR TB. RR is mono-resistant TB, that is resistant to rifampicin, that is a first-line drug for TB. Coming to national scenario, India remains a very high level, almost 28 lakhs new cases of TB, and out of those 64,000 drug-resistant cases of TB, and almost 3.42 lakhs people die because of TB. And that is niche data from 2025, almost 1.58 million people were receiving TB treatments. DOTS therapy has been very successful in TB. DOTS is basically directly observed therapy. Patient goes to clinic and takes the medicine, or healthcare person comes to patient and gives medicine, and it has to be taken in front of him so that it ensures compliance. And for drug susceptible TB, we have 8 weeks HRJD, that is a 4 drugs combination taken for 8 weeks. And then there is 16 weeks 3 drug combo or 2 drug combo depending upon the situation. And for drug resistant TB, now all oral BPA LM regimen has been introduced, but otherwise there used to be almost 15 months long treatment with second line drugs, which were not very effective. Success rate was also very poor. So if we come to what is how successful we were in treating TB, so out of 1.5 million projected treatments during the 2018 to 2022, only 825 825,000 children. So out of 1,15,000, only 19%, that is 21,600 cases could be treated during this duration. So treatment scenario is highly inadequate, and because of that, complications are getting more. I mean, things are getting more complicated. From MDR, it is proceeding to XDR and then TDR, where no drug is working. So if you see the cost of treatments, preventive therapy almost $20. For drug susceptible TB, it is almost $25 to $30 for a course of drug susceptible TB. While for MDR, it is almost 400 TB cases. Then India has a very large number of TB cases, more than 1 lakh drug-resistant TB cases. So, and apart from that, Indonesia, Philippines, China, and Russian Federation have very high number of drug-resistant TB cases. India shows high total drug resistant, and that is because total number of the population density and total number of cases. So even if we are in 2 to 3% of global drug resistant TB cases, total number becomes high. So if you see the percentage-wise distribution of drug-resistant TB cases, then India is in 2.0 to 3%, almost 2.5% cases of drug cases of total TB cases, or 2.5 to 3% cases are drug-resistant TB cases. But given the total number of cases, total number of drug-resistant cases also become high. And compared to South African and Russian Federation region, percentage of drug-resistant TB cases out of total TB cases are low in India. But that is not something to be happy about, because overall total number of cases remain very high. And if you see the statistics for what is the total number of TB cases in previously treated patients. So very high or greater than 50% previously treated patients are showing drug-resistant TB. But in India also it is almost close to 13%. India also falls in that one. And this data is from our BGHS site. So despite having almost 13% total case loads are high, and there is urgent need to tackle the rising numbers. And HIV prevalence is another problem. In India, we have a very low number of people with TB having HIV, almost 2% only. But in other, like in African countries, Russian Federation, Armenia, Brazil, very high number of HIV cases in mortality. TB mortality, see, although in last 10 years, the data say there has been significant decline as compared to 28 lakhs in 2014. Now it is almost 22 per lakh as compared to 28 per lakh in 2014. So there is decline, but still there is a national TB elimination program which take care of TB surveillance, monitoring, and almost they take care of overall TB elimination program. So they have been going for community awareness programs like Natak and other things, so that people become aware of diagnostic platforms, so that early drug resistance or early TB can be diagnosed and treated accordingly. So if you go by statistics from NTP, almost drops by 21% from 237 per lakh population in 2015 to 187 per lakh population in 2024. That is, and treatment coverage also and treatment success rate also has improved for drug susceptible TB. If you compare treatment success for drug susceptible and drug resistant TB, then success of treatment goes considerably down global treatment success rate. And they have been through improved diagnostics and community involvement, they have been able to detect drug resistant TB. Their life goals go on to develop TB cases. So anybody coughing can be infecting other susceptible people, but they may not be showing infection, they may not be showing symptoms immediately. It will be over due course, maybe when their immunity wanes or diabetic or other risk factors, TB can come up. And if you see the statistics, what WHO also says TB cases are falling down in India, and these are our own statistics showing that how much TB incidences per lakh have been declining over 10-year period. Although WHO says small decline, but our compound can inhibit the activity of protein. So that is one aspect. In later stages, we need to see whether that particular compound can inhibit the organism itself. So what happens, so what are the reasons why it is able to persist? These are the questions we ask. So, coming to the first, why we work on metabolic pathways. So actually in TB we have, in human TB, we have a granuloma kind of structure in which immune cells wall off the TB bacilli. There are different kind of immune cells like macrophages. Once the bacteria enters into the host, it is same targets which we work like TCA cycle, everybody might be knowing, it is taught in class 12th or 10th, I think, in biology. So in MTB it has two enzymes, that is malate dehydrogenase and malate P. Knockout in E. coli and in a nutrient-rich condition, often knocking out. Knocking out means we delete energy. But when we do it in a nutrient-rich condition, it shows no defect. But when we were selected for a nutrient-limiting condition, rather than slowing down, it is growing faster. But we tested in a defined medium. We observed its growth is comparable to what it is in all other nutrients of the medicine except in oxalates, where it is slow. So we thought maybe it is. fluorescence studies, like what happens, how wild type AKD infected lungs tissues look. In pathology, sometimes when you do sectioning, you can do staining and see what are the changes happening. So uninfected control compressively, more condensation, and more. We used macrophage marker to lungs is leading to any inflammation. So we used an inflammatory marker. Now we are using 2 or 3 inflammatory. This is one of the matrix metalloproteases which is responsible for tissue damage. In MTB, the virulent MTB strains cause extensive lung damage. How that happens? Because of the host activated response. Because of that, a lot of tissue damage through these markers like MMP9. They are different kind of proteases which do extensive damage to host tissues. Because we do to study the persistence. Persistence is basically we use biofilms, and then we use other models also to study MTB's persistence basically, or why it is able to survive. Whether it is forming biofilm, it was not known. It was recently only demonstrated in 2000 in vitro biofilm formation studies. And so if there is biofilm in other infections like staphylococcus or catheter-associated infection, there is biofilm formation. Once there is biofilm formation, it is very difficult to treat the infection. So biofilms persistence leads because N-acetylcysteine is used in patients who have COPD or more mucus formation or more cough. So N-acetylcysteine is used. That is also an antioxidant and use sure whether no effect or no disruption means no killing at all. So we did a simple live data screening, and we observed that when we add some of these antibiotics are becoming more effective. You can see, I'm not sure whether you can see the color, but can it be a generalized thing? You take vitamin C, but we are not sure because in some of the cases we observed reduced killing in presence of this was equalized. Others also we observed when we reduce the ROS, killing also goes down. And with different antibiotics, we observed for in vitro, increased killing is observed. And we used persistent model also, and in that also we observed when we add rifampicin with vitamin C, killing is even at a low concentration. It almost entire colonies there are no detectable colonies. And this is what is happening actually. The traditional drug development is going on. You might be aware. It is a drug used for diabetes, and then imatinib, that is I think anti-cancer, and then there is pravastatin, that is a statin, then iranofin, that is immune. People were advised to go to hilly places and other places to live, breathe fresh air, have good sun exposure. So vitamin D with rifampicin. And this is drug discovery and development pipeline presently. Different agents at different stages of development. This is global drug discovery pipeline. And how to prevent drug resistance in TB. So early diagnosis and identification of drug for once a weekly for 3 months. And then standard treatment protocols. What is happening actually now, it is being enforced that anybody who is having TB should be treated as per a standard protocol. But not many people are coming to TB clinics. Suppose they go to a private clinician.
have a parasite-dependent targeting rather than host. So any pathway specific to that microbacterium will definitely, inhibit that one rather than that would be a selective targeting,
Good question, Dr. Sada. Basically, bacterial specific targeting is already being done. All the drugs are targeting bacteria only. Now what is happening, a lot of resistance is coming up. So can we, the alternate thinking is going on whether we can improve the host response so that, or we can modulate the host response. Like some of the anti-inflammatory, like were being studied, whether we can modulate the host response so that the damage to lungs, which is because of excessive host immune response, should be controlled. That is how people are now approaching, because a lot of damage because of host immune response only. So if we can control that, if we can moderate that, if we can modulate that, then can we control the outcome?
Since I am a NAP about this AMR, so how it develops such a resistance and how it deceives, several macrophages and APCs are, several APCs are there. So how it develops the bacteria itself?
That is the beauty of Microbacterium tuberculosis. That is how it has survived for the last 10,000 years or more. And it has been adapting, it has been evolving.
Good afternoon, sir. And I also have a query. I'm a research scholar from Bangalore. So you used vitamin C concentration for different strains, like you used 125 mg and 250 mg for your biofilm experiment. So how you came to that dose, that this is the specific sequence and these are the ranges that you should get?
Very good question. Actually, we did some data mining based on the literature. What is the serum concentration of vitamin C when we take vitamin C? Based on that, we tried to be close to that or lower than that range. That is why we tested different concentrations. So that whatever best for add vitamin C with antibiotics, then there is kind of redox reaction which accelerates the killing. Now can we further enhance that? So we are trying to use other combinations also, but still that is premature, so I don't think whether we can increase that killing efficacy even at a lower dose of vitamin C using some of other components or metabolites or something like that.
So you used it as an additive, no? Along with the
antibiotic, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Token of our appreciation to our distinguished speaker, Dr. Sudhir Kumar Singh, sorry, pardon.